The sound man's balls were practically long and stiff?
The Taliban's boss ate a lot of cocks?
What did you say?
The Taliban's boss ate a lot of cocks?
Do you think the current porn industry helps people's sex life more than it hurts it? Because I feel like it hurts it more now than it helps it.
It depends on who you're with, though. It's like, who's your partner, you know?
What if you're just a young single person? I would imagine that your expectations of sex change, right?
Yeah. But I feel like you have to know, like with anything, even watching a movie with like Brad Pitt,
Right.
And, you know, like
That's not what's really going on all the time.
Yeah, it's fake. Like we're dramatizing it. It's over exaggerated with, you know, like for example, I did a scene a couple days ago and I squirted like 7 times. I'm not doing that in real life. I'm not. Like during a real intimate sex with my husband, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Like, you know?
What do you think squirt is? Because I think it's piss.
Yeah, it's like a mix of bodily
It's
fluids.
pee, isn't it?
I mean,
What do you think,
but you
like,
drink
there's-
plenty of water, so
There
it's clear.
are times, I think like a couple times that I did, and it like comes out of it different.
Yeah, it comes from like the deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Deep
what
end.
is it? It's like a mystery.
I think it is slightly like, it's definitely an orgasm.
Yeah, it's
thing.
you know how like
you
the
have
like
to orgasm in order to like kind of
But
do
can it be an orgasm that loosens your bladder?
it's like because well they're
But
right
there's,
next door to
okay,
each other.
so there's a pouch underneath. So like this is the vagina. There's a pouch up there, and I
that's,
think
like, when
that's
you
where
hit
you're
that,
pressing it, and then you feel like
Yeah.
the watery fluid.
it's like when you're like when a pussy is wet.
No, I
Right?
understand.
So it's like a mix
It
of
doesn't
I
all
get
feel
what's
these
happening,
like.
but what is the liquid? What is it?
It might be mixed with.
It
It's
has to be
mixed.
pee.
Yeah, I think maybe it's like 80% pee, 20%
Yeah,
bodily fluid.
but that's not something you want to do in your real life.
Well, not really, because then you have to clean it all
like
up.
Yeah,
a
that's
mess.
why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about like the content itself, basically.
Cool.
That I mean, I have noticed a major shift in the last 15, 20 years of a lot more intense type things that are being shot, right? Like what do you think is going on with this like weird like family dynamic that happens, like with stepmothers and stepsisters and stepbrothers? And why is that a thing?
Because it's taboo. and
Yeah, it's
people-
taboo. I think it's kind of hot.
No, okay, now explain
It's
that
like
to me.
something that will never happen in real life, so people have kinks, I think. Like
yeah, like just
fetishes.
like the fetish, the fantasy. Like I feel like I'm big on like fantasies. Like I have so many fantasies. Like one of my fantasies, I'll just tell you, is like to like walk in a firehouse, a fire station, and you got like 5 or 6 firemen lying around, and they all just have their way with me.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, good timing.
Oh,
please
yay.
make that happen.
You're not a fireman, are you? No.
Not yet.
That's a shame.
First up on the menu, a Nashville hot chicken sandwich. Nashville hot chicken, pickles, greens, radish, and a Bama white sauce, cut to share. A chopped Italian salad, and a gluten-free, vegan pasta marinara. We are definitely in LA.
For me, I don't really have like. Everybody has their kinks and their fetishes.
Yeah.
I like, for a minute, I was liking like BDSM.
That's what you were into personally.
For a minute. I'm not like super into it so much now.
But
like,
you
I go
being the dominant or
the sub.
The sub.
Yeah, so I did the restraints, and I've done a scene like that.
I'm trying to think
I've
of
done
like
so many. My
like
memory is
fans
just, like,
will
Okay.
ask because like we'll do like custom videos like for a fan, and they'll ask for like crazy stuff. But I feel like my fans have never really asked for something like really crazy.
out of the box. I don't think
Yeah.
I would do stuff that's like out of the box. Like there's people that are interested in like scat or vomit.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I would never do a scene
This
that
looks
I'm not
so
comfortable
good.
with.
This looks
you
amazing.
know.
It's Nashville hot
I know. I'm
chicken.
just
Yummy.
like just me and let me suck your dick and let's call it a day. Okay, that's all
Simple.
I actually I love getting face. I love that. I'm really good at that.
Okay, so let's talk about that for a second.
Mm-hmm.
That is not a thing when
In
I
real
was
life?
younger, no, that I'm sure it's. No, but here's the thing. This is what I'm gonna say. When I was younger, that wasn't a thing. I mean, I'm 40. I'm aging myself a little bit, but watching porn in the 90s, early 2000s, maybe not early 2000s. I think that's kind of when it started. That sort of like forceful situation didn't exist, and then it became like a thing, and now I think people expect that in real life.
I could see that.
It's rough. Like I can see like girls being like, I'm not doing that.
That's what I mean. Like, I feel like the industry has probably hurt some people's sex lives because
That's
you have men, especially men,
yeah.
that come in and expect things that they see,
Yeah.
That's
know?
definitely a valid point.
and most women are not experienced like you are, and maybe even feel pressure to do stuff like that, right? And then on the other side, you could have the same thing, like where women might watch it and feel like, I have to do that.
I'm gonna add a
Right.
disclaimer on all my videos now. Like this, everything that you're about to see in this film is exaggerated, and is I'm gonna write a little disclaimer
Yeah.
for all like the 18-year-old boys that are buying my shit.
It does set like an unrealistic standard sometimes. But there's also a valid point that there are some men that want what they want, you
Yeah.
know? And, for example, like when I'm not on camera, I'm still doing things that are also kind of like would be on camera because that's what my guy is into.
But your guy's a porn star,
Right, he's a male performer, so
so
it's different.
you gotta
but
like deliver.
You have to deliver. You have to kind of separate.
I was gonna say the same
Do
thing,
I
but my
always,
husband is in the industry.
Yeah. Do I always? No, of course not. I'm a human being, and he understands that. But
Do you ever have just like average belly to belly missionary?
Yeah, yeah. I did this morning.
Yeah, I was gonna say 99%
Well, actually,
of the time.
I did cowgirl at like 6 a.m.
Yeah.
and
Cowgirl at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he
Oh,
wanted
well,
that.
cowgirls, reverse cowgirls, the
Yeah.
more of the...
Oh, I do it all in the morning.
Well,
One thing I don't like to do, I'll like have sex at any time. I don't like sucking dick in the morning. I just
too
don't
early for
Do you
that.
need to brush your teeth first?
Of course, I have to brush my teeth. But first, I get up and anyways, every time before sex, I need to make sure I'm super clean. That's just like a natural habit of mine. Like, so I'll wake up in the morning and I know he wants to probably have sex in the morning because
Guys are most horny
That's the best
first
time.
thing in the morning.
yeah, and it's also you have to make him come before he gets out of bed. Like I realized this about my man. If you make him come before he gets out of bed, it's like
He has a
really
great day.
great day. It's so real.
Listen,
I think
ladies,
men need to be That's how they function. They need to release the poison. Otherwise, you're like,
Yeah. I can't even begin to talk about men. Like they have it hard. Like
Yeah.
it is not easy.
it's not
for
easy on them.
It's
to
probably
be a male porn star.
right. It's
There's a lot of stop and go.
yeah. If you're a man getting into the industry, you have to understand that it's not like a girl is fluffing you the whole time and is just so in love with you. It's a job. For,
Oh, yeah.
for
No,
them.
totally.
So yeah, the guys are on their own. If your dick goes soft, you're on your own.
Yeah,
you need
that's
to
your
jerk it
problem.
off in the corner, do what you have to do. I've met people that have gone through stages of like Viagra and Cialis, which is as natural as it gets. There are some men that claim to be 100% natural. Maybe
doubt that.
they
You're talking about like young men taking this stuff.
But there's men
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see. I mean, I've literally witnessed men that have started on Cialis and Viagra.
Yes.
And then they eventually have to start doing paboparin, which is a medicine that they shoot into their penis area.
You mean they're injecting their dicks?
Injecting
To keep it
hard because you have to understand like this job is not
No,
easy,
I know.
you know? Like I do want to
understand.
reiterate
I
that. So there's
understand.
nothing wrong with it because they do have to get to that point in their career. Naturally, the medicine that you take like from Viagra and Cialis is gonna like kind of wear off.
You're going to become like immune
You
to
become
it.
immune
Yeah,
to
and
it.
this is
Yeah,
if
that
you're
makes
like
sense.
a man that is doing mainstream, probably 20 scenes a month. I'm talking
Oh, yeah.
about, you know.
And there's guys that shoot like I won't say any names. I almost did. They shoot 2 to 3 times a day.
yeah.
Literally shoot.
Yes,
2 to 3
yes,
times a day.
yes. So okay, so it gets
That's
to
like
that.
extreme. I don't know why
Yeah.
they
And then after a
Do
few
that.
years, that's not going to work anymore. Because eventually, once you start taking things for a long time, your body becomes immune to it.
Mm-hmm.
So then you have to. Some men
Have an
get
antidote.
their dick, the meat inside removed, and they put a pump in there, and it's kind of like you press it under your balls. But that pump is actually, it's not made for porn. It's not made to be doing like.
Did you just say
all
they get the
these-
meat inside removed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But the pump isn't like made to like do all these crazy positions. It's made for old men that are probably in their
Yeah.
80s
Yeah.
that are just doing missionary.
I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
can't move on from what you just said.
Yeah.
What do you think the future of porn is?
Yeah,
AI? You mean so
Yeah.
you might have an AI version of you?
Mm-hmm.
So some girls already do. There's companies already out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you want that?
I wouldn't want that.
Yeah. I don't think that I would mind as long as it's like transparent.
Maybe when I'm 60.
You have a 60-year-old
Yeah.
version.
I have
you have an every age
Yeah,
version
like
of
yeah,
it.
the 30-year-old, the 40-year-old.
But isn't that weird? Because you think about it, you have that. Like you
Mm-hmm.
could even improve on yourself some strange thing that you
Yeah,
might wanna
I feel like I'm like right at that cusp, of my age. Like I think AI is cool, but I also think it's like really like.
I mean, my fans, all they want is anal. I can just type into my AI to do an anal.
all
That's
your
true,
fans want is anal.
Yeah, they want me to do an anal. I've never released an anal.
Or like
scene
feet.
Because you've never done it.
Yeah.
on camera. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yay!
Good timing.
Next up, Detroit-style pizzas. A classic vegan with red sauce and vegan mozzarella for Kate. The Good Polly. Caramelized onions, sausage, and smoked Gouda. And finally, the Miranda. 4 cheese, crispy bacon, and hot honey. Yum.
That's very good.
It's so good. I don't even care if I look messy.
I love a thick pizza.
Wow.
We like thickness too.
I've seen.
Oh, you've seen it now.
What's the most one person has handed you for one single thing that you've done?
Oh God, I can't remember.
It's that crazy. Huh? You can't remember?
Like a film, like.
Well, just one request.
I mean, from one person, I've been handed like 170,000, probably.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and not having sex with them. Not having sex.
170,000
Yeah.
to do what?
Well,
Send a video?
kind of. Yeah, to make some customs.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm in the wrong industry. I'm in the wrong body, actually. So it really doesn't.
I mean, it's
What about you?
not that much. Probably 20,000.
Okay.
I know. Only 20.
Only
only
20 grand.
K.
Yeah.
Gee, I should have asked you first.
Yeah.
Holy shit. What's the weirdest request you've ever gotten?
I wouldn't say weird, but I get a lot of very specific requests. Like, I want you to have black nails, purple fishnets, your hair in 2 pigtails, red lipstick, doing a cartwheel. I'm like, what?
That's it?
Like, they're just like, they're very specific. Like, I got one the other day. He was like, I want your husband to you in your Jordans, your black and white Jordans. And I wear baseball caps a lot, like backwards. I'm such a tomboy. And he's like, I want your hat to be backwards while you're getting So just your sneakers on and your backwards hat getting
Okay.
And he paid, I think, $3,500 for the video.
Yeah, they're very specific.
What about
Yeah.
what's one that you can think of?
Off the top of my head, somebody's asked me to ship them my shit.
Oh yeah, like the fart in a jar thing, like that's real. We get asked that all the time.
He's like eating.
Yeah. Or like they want
put a bar
they want they want
Don't
they
ask
want
us for weird
panties.
requests.
They want
while you're
panties with
mid
stuff
chew.
on it. Whatever that means.
Hold on, did you do it?
No, I didn't do it.
You didn't ship
But
your
I've
shit?
considered it because I was thinking, what a
disgusting.
great idea would it be to actually like have my fiance do it and ship it.
I mean, they're collecting my
They might
DNA.
tell.
They're
They won't
collecting my
tell.
DNA at that
Yeah,
point. I don't want
I'm not
that.
sharing my. I've gone asked for like scat stuff. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not my vibe. So I'm just. But those are like what I can think of. Of course, we always get these like very curated. I like to say it's curated, so I don't get mad. But not mad.
Curated.
It's just very curated custom videos.
Okay.
So men are very specific in their fantasies, which is great. But that's kind of where I wish AI would come into play, because we're like human beings,
to do the things that we don't want to do.
Oh, interesting.
It's not that we don't want to do it. It's like it's so much pre-production, and when you're doing it by
It's
yourself,
a lot of preparation to,
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
do specific.
Yes.
I imagine a lot of it is like mentioning the person's name.
it's
as
not
well.
not even that. That part's easy and that's fun when it's like that, and it's like just masturbate for me and moan my name. Love it. Can do it all day. When they want your nails a certain color, when they want your hair a certain way, your makeup, your lip color, your outfit, your positions.
I mean, I'll
everything is
have
so
them like, I'm like,
detailed.
oh, you want me to wear that? Then you need to send me the outfit. And so I'll have them, not to be like a bitch. I didn't mean to come off in a bitchy way. But like, I'm like,
That's not a
I
bitchy
don't
way.
I don't have that. So like, if you really want me to do a custom for you,
Yeah.
then purchase it for me. And I have a P.O. box.
Have you ever had to wear like a furry outfit or something weird
Oh
like
no,
that?
there's a kink for that, or a fetish, right?
Furry,
Yeah,
I think.
furry. Yeah. No.
Someone asked me if I did. There's this thing that it's called like baby play, where you dress up like a baby.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
No,
That's
And
too.
I was like, absolutely not.
That's-
I was like
no.
blocked, and blocked.
yeah.
Does this make you feel like guys are just gross?
No, it's
No,
not.
that's not every
Some
guy.
men are like that because it's mental. It's a mental handicap, obviously, and people can be born with that. But I'm not going to support that, or definitely not.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
talking about that particular. I'm just saying in general, like asking you to
I love
send
men.
their shit.
I think they're. I
Oh,
laugh
our
at
men
it,
men are
actually.
definitely like, off the rocker. I think
They're
okay?
they're animalistic, you know? It's just
different.
primal.
It's a different
Yeah.
off the rocker than women.
Yeah, something I've actually wanted to speak about, talking back on the kid thing, is I've been seeing some women lately. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but there's girls that are posting on Instagram using FaceApp and like changing their faces to look
make it
like
look younger?
babies.
So look like babies?
Yes, like baby, like young,
And then
was-
I think the
doing-
filter thing is messed up.
100%.
In
I
general.
just wonder
Oh,
what you guys
God.
think about that. 'cause I
No,
was
that's
like,
completely weird,
Yeah.
bizarre.
yeah.
I mean, to make it look like a
inappropriate.
baby, that's really bizarre. But I do
yeah.
think there's a lot of people like fooling everybody
Oh, with everything.
with the filter situation.
100%.
I mean, social media has made it so that like you're just showing the world like this small version of you, right? And if you're
And that small version could be fake.
and
what
most
they're
of the-
portraying,
Yeah,
you
most
know,
of the time
like-
it is. Do you hear like people rent like a private jet
Oh yes, I've
just to
heard
get
that.
a picture
Yeah.
for like 10 minutes?
No,
Yeah, I
no,
can't
no.
believe I'm just like, guys, like we're gonna die one day. There's more meaningful shit
Yeah.
than that.
No, it's
100%.
unbelievable. And
Yeah.
then you have to keep it up too. Like,
Oh,
you're
God,
just
no,
a
I don't have
dark
time for that.
hole.
Yeah, I know.
I don't have time for that.
I mean, we see everything, but the newest trend, I guess I could say it's a trend because I keep seeing it, like, and it's like
There's another
they're-
trend where women, because Instagram, TikTok, and all that, like you're only limited to so much that you can post, right? So much skin you can show before it
Yeah.
gets, marked or flagged as, inappropriate. There's women I've seen breastfeed dolls.
Oh, yeah,
Have you
I've
seen
seen
that?
that. Mhm.
They're
Dolls?
breastfeeding a doll. It's a
Just a
toy.
way to show
just to
their
have their
boobs.
boob out.
so that they can get likes
Yeah.
and views and fans. And I think that's really
It's
sloppy.
crazy.
I think I don't even think sloppy is a good word for it. I think that like all you're doing is attracting
Weirdos.
pedophiles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're using the likeness of
And
the
there's been some
child.
videos with a real kid. Like they use
Yeah.
whatever they have. So
Yeah.
the women that have a real baby, they'll use the real baby. If they have the doll, they use the doll. Which I don't know. It's
I don't
all
like
weird.
all that. I just want to say that on camera.
Yeah.
If you're doing that,
No, yeah, please.
Shame on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't subscribe to my OnlyFans. Actually, no, subscribe to your OnlyFans, whatever.
yeah, no, it's the women. I'm like, why are
Yeah.
women doing this? Like, we should not be like, we should be protecting our kids, the children. Like, those should be very.
Oh, people are going to
protected.
argue what we're doing is,
Right.
just as bad. Or
Yeah.
Well, that's the other
whatever.
thing.
Don't
Like,
argue, but-
what do you think about judgment of what you do at this point? 'Cause
We're
you-
all going to die.
Yeah, I don't have
Shut the
judgment
f-
about
up.
anything. The only thing I draw the line
Like
at
that.
is like if you're abusing like animals or children.
no, of course.
That's
People,
not okay.
like innocent people that have
Humans.
no say. And
In general, yeah. Like if you're doing, like, if you don't like porn, you don't like porn.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Move on, right? And if you like it, okay, great. We have some. She has
It's
some.
all part
you
of
know?
life. It's sexuality, and I think to be honest, like there's people doing so much things behind closed doors that
Yeah.
are truly evil
Oh,
and that
yeah.
nobody is focusing
Oh, yeah.
on, and nobody is.
But we're the
judging
bad
on.
guys.
But because
Or,
we're
you know.
so open about it and open about our sexuality, and that's something that is nature, it's natural, it's primal, it's something that everybody has done in their lives, whether it's privately or maybe they filmed it, that there's nothing,
Nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing
It's healthy.
wrong.
Who's your general demographic that's subscribing to your OnlyFans? I don't want to say watching you on the internet because
Yeah.
that could be like literally anywhere, but
I
who's
think
the
it's-
ones that are really paying you and messaging you?
For me, it's middle-aged to older men.
Yeah. I'd say that's like
Yeah.
the majority. I think that's the majority for a lot of
Yeah.
girls.
What is middle-aged to you?
Like 40 plus.
40
yeah,
plus.
No
I wanna
offense.
say.
It's
Well,
you
I
know,
think
the
that
men that are
men
like
that are-
established
Yeah,
and
they
have
have
a career.
they have their income. They're not like you
Yeah,
know
yeah.
struggling for money
Yeah.
or stealing it from their parents. I think those are our main demographics.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I did
Adults.
talk to somebody about 15 years older than me saying that I was filming with both of you, and they're like, they knew exactly who you were.
Oh, exactly.
So-
Yeah, so it's pretty on spot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that's
I think I
good.
know
That's
exactly
what you
who.
want, right? 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
those are the people
Yes,
that have
I
the
want-
cash.
Exactly.
Well,
yeah.
that and also they're mature. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
And they,
I feel like all my fans are so respectful. Like
Yeah,
they're like
mine
so
too.
yeah, like
They're
you
so
know,
sweet.
whether they're putting on a show, I'm like whatever. They're super nice. I'm like awesome.
they're just mature. They're older. They know that if you want to get something of quality, it's not going to come for free.
Of course.
You know,
Yeah.
you get what you pay for.
yeah, they get it. We don't have to like
get it.
finagle and like you know beat around the bush. It's like
Yeah.
no, here's $170,000.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, this is what I want. Yeah.
Well, I've learned a lot.
And there's
Aw,
so much.
thanks. Yeah,
There's so
much
much.
more,
We
there's
need
so
like
much
several
more, like-
episodes of this.
Yes.
Honestly, like
Yeah.
this, we don't have enough time.
No, you're
Yeah.
so easy to talk to.
I
Like
know,
we
yeah.
talked about so much stuff off camera.
I know.
That I'm
I
like,
know.
oh my god, I could talk to this guy forever.
I
Some people
appreciate
are
that.
just like that. You can
Right?
just like
That's
talk
what I said.
to
Like, there's
them.
natural chemistry.
Yeah,
Totally.
it's really cool. Because
Totally.
I'm very closed off most of the time unless I know
Well, yeah, you were like a little nervous about this, and
Yeah, but, like-
it's so strange
Yeah.
to me because I was like, well, you're like you're so intimate. You're showing such intimacy on camera, but I guess this is more intimate, right?
I
'Cause
just
it's-
think that you have a true talent, Beau. You're just
Yeah.
really good at like
You're
talking
really
to
good,
people,
yeah.
making
Getting
you have
the
a good
answers out.
energy,
I appreciate
making
it.
people feel
What's
like
your
they're-
sign? Do you know?
I'm a Leo.
Oh, a Leo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What are you guys?
I'm a Virgo.
I'm Aquarius.
You're what?
Aquarius.
Thank you so much, both.
Yeah,
This
we
was
had
fun.
so much fun.
Yeah.
talking
And this
to
was
you.
so good.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
so
Like,
delicious.
can I, like-
Thanks
You
for
could take
hosting
all
us.
this to go.
Can I take it home?
Maybe someone will pay you to eat it on camera.
Probably.
Or our men will eat it for sure.
Or like stick my foot in it or something.
Yeah,
you know?
let's make some dough off of it.
Right, yeah.
Right? Why not?
Yeah,
Make some
let's
dough
sell
off
it.
the
Of
dough.
the dough, yeah.
Yeah.
As the day comes to an end, I'm left feeling inspired. What did you think I was gonna say, huh? Get your minds out of the gutter. Kate and Sarah showed me that there is a world out there for the taking and giving. It makes me want to shed my outer shell and show myself to the world. Don't worry though, I won't because no one wants to see that. Thanks, Tru Kait and Sarah Illustrates, for the reminder to just go for it, especially when everyone is watching.
Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Hello, ladies.
Hold your pizza higher.
Sorry. Is this a good height for a pizza?